Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Alright. A little something.
That's firework. At the end of the war, there was a huge victory celebration in Seastone with lots of rockets and firecrackers. Several fires broke out, and the town was damaged more severely than any time during the war. I wish that was more surprising, really. I don't have anything to celebrate, but maybe I can use the black powder for something.
A little heap of gunpowder.
That's more than enough coal to get the steam engine up and running. I just need to get it out of the rock somehow. Ooh, another firework.
I think I saw something back here.
The rope held me once, maybe it can again. Ooh, another firework.
Get it.
Ooh, another firework.
Looking for a bunch of
another
little
firework.
fireworks all over the place here. It's basically giving us more and more gunpowder.
Ooh, another firework.
It's kind of like a seek and find game.
The constructor is supposed to saw both the magic rock and the boards and assemble everything all on its own. Pretty complex task, if you ask me. This monster could speed slate delivery production up so much that we could even finish that last delivery for Bill today. All we have to do is get this machine wound up and rolling. Ooh, another firework. Ooh, another firework. Ooh, another firework. That's enough black powder for a stick of dynamite. Almost.
Alright, we're missing some somewhere.
Not bad for a beginner, eh?
Okay, I think we got it there.
Woo! Another firework. This much black powder wrapped in paper would equal a full-blown stick of dynamite, I'm sure of it. So, let's see. If I roll the gunpowder from the fireworks up in the poster, I'll have a stick of dynamite. Homemade dynamite. And it looks like I've got just the right amount of black powder.
Woohoo! Looks like a giant joint.
That's enough explosive powder for, whatever. Good. That should work. I'll just press the candle onto the crosspiece where the missing pan used to be. So, that should hold.
Setting up our explosive device here.
Ethel won't need this while she's with the zombies. I'll light it from the fireplace. So, that's done. I'll just press the candle onto the crosspiece where the missing pan used to be. So, that should hold. I'll tie the other end off here so it doesn't fall. I'm sure I could use that to pierce a hole in the sack, but then the sand will slowly flow out.
That's the whole fucking point.
Okay, I poke a hole in the bag, sand runs out. It falls onto the scales, pushing one side down and raising the candle on the other side. It ignites the explosive charge and boom! We have our coal. And, thanks to our ingenuity, all our fingers too. Everyone take cover! Right then, heads down, ready to fire. Ah! Now! Right now! 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 Any moment now! Nate! No!
Nate!
Ah! Nate? Nate! Don't do this to me!
We've got to do something. You have to repair him.
I can't. I'm not an engineer.
That doesn't matter. Help him.
Wait a minute. Maybe there is a way. Grandad told me about it. The best gnomish engineers pass this technology on to their students.
Do it.
Now! Work! You stupid
That's how I fix shit.
thing! Do you have a heavy wrench? That works better.
Not necessary. Nothing that he can't fix himself, I'd say.
We were worried, Nate!
But then someone saved you. As someone who'd forgotten for a moment that he couldn't.
Nate!
Are you okay?
Dwarves believe coal brings happiness. I think it mostly makes for dirty fingers. Okay, guys, let's get the pile to the workshop. No, you're just fine. You can help. Phew! I'll never be a miner, that's for sure.
All right. Let's get this contraption working.
That looks good. That's that. Now everything should work.
The constructor works?
We'll only know once we try. Come on then. All hands on board. Let's get this thing up to speed. If we can get the pointer into the green and keep it there, the machine will be running efficiently.
And how do we do that?
The good old gnome way. We just keep fiddling around with it until something happens.
All right. You're the boss.
Levers. We're at 50% efficiency. Keep going. Keep it up. Nate, oil.
The shit out of that shit.
By George, I think we've got it. Keep it up.
It's beyond our wildest dreams. The slates are practically flying out of the machine. If only we had the paint too.
Here we are. Fluffy pink paint. as requested.
What's that?
That's Ethel. She's been helping me.
But isn't that...
Yes, and she's my friend. Now, clear a space there. We have to paint the tablets fluffy.
Yes, Buttercup. That's the last of them.
And that means the way to the town is open for business. Clean air, the wide sky, and Timmy's already gone ahead to organise a few chocolates as a welcome gift.
We wouldn't have managed without you, Wilbur.
The slates look fantastic. How did you manage to make them so quickly?
We all worked together, and we had the constructor. 50 slates an hour, rather than 4 a day.
50 slates? Do you know what this means? The slate business is profitable again, despite the poor price, thanks to low production costs.
Yes, I thought we might open a little factory outside the town gates. You put up the capital, and we bring the know-how. And you'd already have a factory manager, too.
I've got a better idea. You stay where you are and produce a few hundred more of these babies.
But that wasn't the deal. I promised the others I'd get them out of here.
You should never make a promise you can't keep. You've got a week. You better get cracking. Or I might just let slip you're hiding a wanted criminal down there.
Bill!
Bill's a fucking prick.
Yeah, it would have been better not to have mentioned the constructor until we're all up top.
He gave me his word. How can someone so rich and successful be so dishonest?
People are weird when it comes to gold.
What are we going to do? Are we going to spend the rest of our lives amongst the rubbish building things for Bill, so he can live a better life?
I'm sorry, Gulliver. I really thought he would take us out of here. We need a plan. Only I just don't know where to start.
Ivo! Princess Ivo is in town.
A few hours earlier...
What the hell are you? Whatever you are, you'd better make like a tree and get out of here.
I'm an elf and demand to know what's going on here.
Too fat to be an elf.
Well, really, I am.
You're not allowed in the upper town without permission. Get on your thing and take a hike.
It's my fucking pink pig hippogriff.
I'm Ivadora, Princess of the Woodland Realm, and I demand to be taken to the Archmage this instant.
The Archmage is dead, murdered by that Weathervane fella.
That's idiotic.
That's the official version, the only one you should mention in this town. Weathervane is a wanted gnome. Him and the other terrorists have fled into the underground.
I am not fat. It would appear that elf pregnancies progress a little differently outside of the Woodland Realm.
Don't you get fat at home?
Elf pregnancies take years, but here? Oh, it seems that years turn into days.
You should be glad. You'll get it over and done with quicker.
I'm really not into... Oh boy. If Alistair is currently indisposed, who's in charge?
Merchant Council Leader Van Buren.
Then take me to her.
Ha! Believe me, you don't want to go anywhere near that woman, not to mention her daughter.
You think that Wilbur Weathervane, little Wilbur, is a terrorist?
What's size got to do with it? That damn king of thieves is a terrorist. Him and his rats are the heart of the underground.
Where are they hiding?
I already told you, in the underground. There are hundreds of ways down there, if you're a rat, and Van Buren is having all the rat holes she can find blocked up.
And if one is not a rat?
I only know of one way in, big enough for a grown man. That means it's maybe even big enough for you.
This grand entrance to the underground, where exactly is it?
Are you planning to make common cause with the terrorists?
Perhaps I want to arrest them.
Van Buren isn't interested in making arrests. She wants Weathervane and the King of Thieves well and truly out of her way. They both mean trouble, always have done. I've got nothing against your friend, but I'd love to see that little French rat with the Spanish accent put to the sword.
Where's the entrance?
You won't get any information out of me, Elf. Trust me, I'm doing you a favour.
I'm sure I'll find
Well,
out exactly
fuck
what I
you,
need
Bill.
to know.
You shouldn't be here. You should save your skin and get out of here while you can. You've got to think for two now. Don't forget that.
Bye. Come on, Buttercup. Perhaps we'll find out more elsewhere.
Fucking little fat pink flying pigs had too many buttercups.
What the hell? Hi there.
Well, hello there. Oh, what do you want?
Wanted for Archmage's murder? Has this dangerous terrorist still not been apprehended?
It's a lot of nonsense. Van Buren wants to get rid of the rats because they're Alistair's allies. She calls them terrorists so that her people can snoop around under the pretense they just want to block off the rat holes. Completely incidentally, wink wink, they find out, of course, who lives where and what they think of Van Buren. You jeeper troll dung, I tell you.
Hello, Mr. Fox.
Oh, shit.
It appears we need to have a little conversation.
You must be Council Leader Van Buren.
Clever girl.
I wanted to ask you if...
What's all this? Oh,
You should take care of what you say, Mr. Fox. Think of the children. Come along, sweetie.
Oh, Mama, look! I made him! Isn't he sweet?
Oh, well done, darling. That old Jenkins will have learnt his lesson good and proper now.
I want him!
Sorry, little one. Buttercup belongs to me.
The elf is right, sweetie. The hippogriff doesn't belong to us.
I made him, Mama! He's mine!
But, sweetie!
Mine!
Oh, of course. Then, you take him with you.
Please fuck that little fat bitch off. What the fuck? You ain't stealing my flying pig, you fucking bitch! Ivo, you pussy.
I didn't see them. Sorry.
it wasn't your fault. My carelessness. Ow.
The daughter of the council leader. She's responsible for all these transformations,
Fat
right?
cunt.
Oh.
How is that possible? Normally magic fades after a while. Where's she getting her power from? Can you tell me anything about the murder of the Archmage?
Yeah.
Was there actually any murder at all? I mean, is he really dead? Wilbur and the rats would never have harmed him. They're being made into scapegoats? Assuming the Archmage is still alive, Van Buren would have kept him close by, wouldn't she? In the Mage Tower? In the school? Right, that's where I'm heading next then. Van Buren can't have gained power by legitimate methods.
These lovely things around my head stop me from saying certain things.
Like swearing?
Oh, apparently, yes. Sybil Van Buren's power without anyone to do so. Censorship! That's what it is. Do you know what the worst thing about censorship is?
I understand. What are you going to do about those things around your head?
What can I do? I'm a journalist, not a mage. There aren't any mages left in this town. Van Buren has them all.
Magic is the key to her power. Does she think that only a mage can stop her now? How convenient that the town's most inventive mage is underground and wanted for murder. I must go. Stay strong.
You might find this useful if you want to take a look round the upper town.
Thank you.
Alright, so we got a key to Upper
A key
Town.
to the Upper Town's gate. I hope he doesn't get into trouble because of it. Dolls, toy animals. There are puppies and pink dresses back there. And there's a painting of young minstrels. A remarkable range of goods. Candy floss, ice cream, chocolate, sweets. Maybe dentists are behind all this. A merchant stall. Maybe it belongs to one of those delightful fellows up there on the wall.
Stop! Papers, please.
Papers? I must have forgotten them. I'll go get them.
Freeze. How come you have a key to the upper town, but no papers to prove you belong here? I've not seen you here before.
I'm Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm. I spend most of my time at the Elf Burrow, not in my townhouse.
Ah, Princess Ivo. I didn't recognise you. You look so different.
I don't seem to recall you being quite so svelte before, Mr.
Shield Hand. You're right. A lot has happened. Tell me, the artifact of divine fate, could it turn me back to normal?
Possibly. Only no one knows where it's hidden, me included. Archmage Alistair erased our memories after we hid it.
Oh, of course he did.
I have an appointment with Council Leader Van Buren. Take me to her.
Are you sure? I mean, she didn't tell me.
Does the Council Leader normally discuss her diary with the town guard?
No, but...
I'm here on an official visit. My mother, the Queen, has sent me to pay the Council Leader Van Buren a courtesy call. Is there a problem?
Of course not, Your Highness. This way, please.
Thank you. That'll be all.
But...
Council Leader Van Buren.
What now? Oh, you. Why are you bringing the elf in here, Shield Hand?
The elf is Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm. I'm here on official business by order of my mother, the Queen.
Princess Ivo? What an honour! How can I be of service to you?
You can fucking shoot yourself in the face.
I can see that you've redecorated in here too. Pretty.
I can't believe that the Queen of the Woodland Realm has sent you to pick up interior design tips from me.
No, it isn't like that. I'm just amazed that the inhabitants of the town didn't raise any objections to the new... style.
Princess Ivo, How can I be of service to your mother?
Listen here, fucking honey boo boo.
Do you know how difficult it is to get hold of a fully trained hippogriff? It cost me a pot of gold.
I will happily supply you with an IOU. Is that all?
We received the sad news about the death of the Archmage.
Yes, terrible business.
Almost unbelievable. A powerful mage like Alistair simply murdered, just like that.
The rats and that weather vane, they tricked him, my dear. But don't you worry, we're hunting them down. We're having every rat hole in the town sealed up.
I know Wilbur Weathervane and Remy de Dumas. We're friends.
What are you saying? Friends? With terrorists?
I don't believe this terrorist nonsense for 1 second. If there are 2 sides to this story and Wilbur and Remy are on one side, well, I'm pretty sure that Alistair would have stood with them, and that side is the right one for me, too.
So, you are a terrorist, and you admit that quite openly.
I'm the Queen's daughter on a diplomatic mission, and I'm trying to make an assessment of the situation. The last time I was here, the town was full of people.
Yes, we have cleaned up. That encampment in front of the gates was unworthy of the town.
I agree, but where are the refugees?
Gone. And that's why the citizens of this town can live a decent, orderly life now.
And what if someone doesn't want to live a decent, orderly life in a doll's house?
They can leave the town. There's enough room out there. At the moment.
At the moment?
There is no crime in Seastone anymore. No beggars, no one breaking the rules. Wouldn't it be terrible if the rest of the world remained in a state of chaos, disorder and brutality?
You can't impose your ideas onto all of humankind. They have to follow you of their own free will. Or not, as the case may be.
That was how things used to be done. But now there are ways and means of ruling more efficiently.
If that's your attitude, then I've heard enough. Goodbye.
Wait! You're not about to go and fetch a certain artifact, are you, by any chance?
Even if I knew where the artifact of divine fate was, I wouldn't use it.
Oh, Alistair's girl. But you must see that I can't take any risks. Shield hand, put her in jail.
What?
But Lady Van Buren, she's an envoy of the Queen and her daughter.
I will pay a visit to the Woodland Realm and explain from Queen to Queen. From democratically elected leader to Queen.
This way, please, Princess.
Come any closer and I'll box you.
Smash that little kid's
What a
fucking
lovely
face
dance.
in.
Did you make it?
Yes, I can make anything.
Really? And you think of all these lovely things by yourself?
Uh-huh, a few are in my book, too.
Oh, the Frog King. Ah, that story was always a favourite of mine.
Mine, too.
Here, have a nice play with your dice. The Frog King, eh?
Get her out of here!
Please, come with me. At least you'll be safe in jail. No, that's not quite straight either. Try again.
The pregnant princess of the Woodland Realm, in jail. Luckily, the reporter's got problems of his own to deal with right now. Hey! Psst! You there! Do you know a rat called Remy de Dumas?
You're Ivo, aren't you?
Do we know one another?
I followed Uncle Remy and hid while you were having all those banquets and receptions. You were there, and Wilbur, Captain Nate, and the Critter, and Archmage Alistair. It was all very festive.
Can you fetch Wilbur or Remy so they can rescue me?
I can rescue you. I'm in the Resistance.
Yeah, of course, but perhaps your uncle...
He's on a mission, but fortunately, there's a rat here who can help a princess in need.
Alright folks, that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Thanks for watching.